Hey, welcome to the Actor's Career Compass, where we give actionable, bite-sized tips to help you navigate your acting career. I'm your host, Martin Benson, and today we'll be talking about whether you should consider dropping out of college to pursue acting. So, as a short answer, in general, college is not actually required to be booked for acting roles. What casting directors care about most is how right you are for the part. And this involves what you look like, how you talk, your acting ability, and your experience. Now, when it comes to experience, having a college degree in acting can definitely help and make you look more skilled and reliable, but not having a college degree can easily be overlooked based on the number of credits that you have. In fact, for most actors who are getting started, if they're not already in a training program, I actually recommend that they make their first goal to book at least 3 to 5 speaking credits in small independent productions like student films. Some of those roles might be paid, others might not be. This is basically because once you have those first few credits, it becomes significantly easier to start the process of looking for an agent or a manager so that they can help you book other much larger roles. And this is regardless of their education. So before we go on, let me briefly tell you about my mini course called Kickstart Your Acting Career. This is a 5-day course. It dives deep on how to start getting consistent auditions if you don't have an agent, credits, or a reel yet. Getting consistent auditions for legitimate projects is basically critical if you want to start building your resume and have a shot at getting an agent a little bit down the line. If you're not getting at least 1 to 2 auditions per week right now, you can definitely benefit from Kickstart Your Acting Career. So if you visit kickstartminicourse.com, again, that's Kickstart Mini, M-I-N-I. So kickstartminicourse.com, you can see more information and you can sign up. I deliberately priced this course very affordably so that you can really get your acting career going. And then down the line, if you want to do, much bigger productions and everything, we can talk about that via email. Now, if you're already in college or you've graduated already and you're listening to this, it's not like I'm saying get out of college. Not at all. Having a 2 or 4-year degree, it can definitely improve your shot of getting booked in something bigger, especially if you don't have any credits yet. But honestly, when it comes to booking small student films or, small independent non-union films, even some union films that are independent, smaller things, even community theater gigs, most of them don't care as much as you might think about what college you went to. They may care if it's a really well-known college and has a really great name, but if it's something that they don't necessarily recognize, they're most interested in seeing what credits you have. So really the question is up to you on whether you want to continue along in college or drop out. But before you decide, I want you to keep a few things in mind as you consider this, okay? So first off, great training, right? As long as you're studying the type of acting that you plan to focus on, whether that's screen acting or theater acting, for instance, college is going to provide you with a lot of formal, high-quality training, which is going to help you do better in auditions and perform better on set, right? Not having any formal training might mean that your technique is off, which could make it harder for you to book work. That said, you can definitely train other places as well. You could take independent acting classes or work one-on-one with a coach, and you wouldn't need college for that. Next is a safety net, right? So if you don't have a college degree, it can be more difficult to get a regular job later on in life if acting doesn't work out or you decide that it's not the right career path for you. And then finally, networking. So since you're going to be in the same classes with the same students and teachers for a long period of time each semester, you're more likely to become friends with people and you can add them into your networking list and keep in touch with these people long after you graduate. But honestly, most people don't wind up doing this anyway, so it doesn't really matter in that case. But if you are the type of person who's going to make an active effort to try to keep in touch with you, then it's definitely something that can lead to opportunities down the line. If you're not sure whether you really want to drop out, I usually recommend trying to build your acting career while staying in college. So you can start submitting yourself online using casting websites to get real on-set experience while you're still in school. Again, that course I mentioned earlier, Kickstart Your Acting Career, that can definitely help you with getting those opportunities, and you can absolutely attend those auditions and go to those productions while you're still in school. My personal recommendation here is to try to build up some credits and find an agent before deciding to drop out. And if you start seeing some success and booking bigger and bigger roles, and you find it too difficult to balance your college schedule with the major union production jobs that you're now booking, only then should you really consider dropping out. You can always come back to college later on in life if you need, but going all in on acting, if you're starting to see a lot of success, is a viable option. Again, only at that point in my recommendation. Okay. I'm not saying like, oh, drop out and start getting your first few little independent acting roles. No, do that while you're in college until you start seeing so much success that you're not able to balance your schedule. Then give it some more thought. You can always come back. Okay. Hopefully this was helpful. Thank you for listening. And all I have is one ask of you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the show so you don't miss future episodes. If you're already subscribed, please leave a review on iTunes or Spotify. It is seriously the most helpful thing that you can possibly do for me as I look to grow this podcast. Just search the Actor's Career Compass on either platform. You'll find it there. Reviews, they just really help a ton because they make these episodes more easily findable for other actors too. Thanks so much, and I will see you soon.